Namaskar. As I was sitting there, I was thinking that I might be the first sannyasi who's sitting on the stage of OCCUCON. And maybe the first sannyasi, maybe one of the few, I don't know about others. But then one of those who might be addressing such a gathering. But when the lamp lighting was done, और जब वहाँ पीछे से बैकग्राउंड में गणेश स्तुति was played, then I thought गणेश जी का स्थान है तो हमारा भी कुछ तो होगा यहाँ. I'm from the Amrita Hospital, from the Amrita Ashram. I've been involved from the acquisition of the land onwards into making what is maybe one of the biggest hospitals, maybe the biggest hospital in the country. There's a 2,600-bedded multi-specialty hospital which has come up in Faridabad. I represent that. So when I was looking at what is here, the theme, the workplace health, well-being, and environmental sustainability, I felt there are so many professionals, there are so many doctors. On stage, I think almost everybody might be a doctor. In front also, almost everybody might be a doctor. So rather than speak about what you might be able to speak better about, I thought I should be true to what is true to me. ये जो एक शब्द है स्वस्थ, कभी सोचा है? The Indian languages, because they are based in Sanskrit and with a long history. When you say swatantra, it means being able to do things as per my own will in a way. When you say swayat, it means private, it means my own in a way. When you say swavalamba, it means I depend upon myself alone. So when you say swasth, it is actually what it means. It means being in yourself in a way. That is what swasth is. Things being as they are, and when it comes to mental health, well-being, etc., it also means being in yourself, understanding what you are, understanding what is within. So when we are all set to improve the outside, the workplace, the environment, and 1,000 other things, some attention should be given to improving the space within also. What I carry within me, my mind, my body, etc. So real health, according to the Indian concept, is when that happens, when you are swasth, when you are in yourself and everything is within you is where it should be in a way. That is the Indian concept of swasthya and arogyam. So if we turn back to some of these concepts, many of the other things which are here, say well-being, say environmental sustainability, all that come. The hospital which has come there, the hospital building by itself is a LEED's gold certified building. We paid lots of attention to what was put in, how it was done. It's a zero discharge campus, not a drop of water goes out. Everything is used, recycled or allowed to percolate, etc. We depend to a good extent on solar energy, etc. also. So there was lots and lots of thought given to environmental sustainability when that building and that campus came up. So when we are talking of all of these things, I'm reminded of when we improve the outside. Amma narrates an anecdote, and I will end with that, of how once there was a truck driver who was transporting a truck from one place to the other. And as many a times it is so, the person driving the truck was just driving the truck from A to B. That was his job. In between, something happened, something went wrong, and the truck caught fire. And it was in the middle of some very distant place on the highway somewhere. And he tried desperately to get in touch with somebody to get some help, but then obviously it was a pretty isolated place. He didn't get through to anybody. And by the time the truck sort of got burned down a bit, to a good extent non-functional, some people arrived to help. And when they looked at what was inside the truck, they found that the truck was full of fire extinguishers. That was what he was carrying from A to B. So if he had just looked within, he would have found a means to put out the fire. So as we go out, increasingly improving the outside, if as per the Indian concept, we are in India. We do not have to be totally divorced from our past, our roots. We should also look back and see what is there. There is a huge wealth of thought, knowledge, etc. We should look back and see what is there and be true to this soil, true to where we are, and try to move towards that concept of swasthya, arogyam, etc. So wishing you all the best. It is wonderful to see all luminaries together. Dr. Sareen has been a very old friend of our group medical director, Dr. Prem Nair. So there's been a long association with so many different people. Wishing you all the best. Thank you. Namaskar.